What's up, guys? It's Black and back with the semifinals final game. That is right, we are in game 5. It is going to be on Intersection. That is where Orb and I met our fate of being losers for the semifinals on our half. Looks like Unano is back to Ukraine and Upps is France, and then we have a double allies up top for Master and X. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens here. Last game was a little bit of a disappointment, but the first 3 games I thought were rather good. Looks like Master is going for a Rex first this time instead of doing his ref into double ref build. Looks like Unano is also going for that middle, and Upps is going to go for the middle oil derrick on the bottom, and X is going to go for the middle oil derrick on the bottom. I think X has a little bit of an advantage here just because of the way the map is split 45 degrees, so he gets a little 1 or 2 extra cells because of that Rax. So it looks like Upps is probably going to get there last. It'll be a little unfortunate for him. Master going ahead and clearing out the barrels here, and just stopping that rifle just short enough, and then looks like Unano also clearing the barrels here, so Master should know that Unano is here. Same time, looks like X is definitely going to get there first, even has the road advantage a little bit, so Upps is probably going to get pushed back here. Gonna lose the first rifle. Nope. Nice pull back there. If he has a medic, that'd be great. Oh, some fancy force firing right here. It's actually going to get a rifle. Not a second rifle yet. Nope. Another rifle goes down. Ooh. Looks like he is force firing again and gets another rifle, maybe a third one. Yeah, so he's actually taking a little great engagement there. Looks like Unano has a pretty well established concave here, and Master's going to go in, but I don't think this is going to go well for him. In fact, oh yeah, Unano absolutely clean up there. It's like 1400, 300, ooh, even 1600, 300 now, so Upps did get pushed back here. His linear is going to go down the bottom, that's smart. Like, X is going to take that middle oil derrick, which is great. Unano is going to grab this one, and Master's just going to have to sit on his one for now. Unano having to go back cap this one, but that's really fine. Winning this engagement was definitely worth it, and that extra army value he has now is phenomenal. You can kind of take that and run with it. That's kind of why people say this game can be snowbally. But I mean, this can quickly change. One light tank can crush that, although Unano is being smart and having his rockets out early. X should probably really work in a medic. He could definitely get his money back pretty instantly. There's a lot of wounded soldiers there. Up's going to try to run in, and yep, he's going to find that X is there, so X is going to go all the way back, or Upps rather. I already messed up the names again. Up's going to go all the way back. Probably should rally those back. Need some rockets out too, just in case there's an early light tank out. Although, you know, catching rockets with the Ranger is also totally possible. That is a kind of weird placement for that War Factor. It's actually going to slow down the ore a little bit. I mean, it looks like he did do the double ref cell there. Unano just doing regular double ref. It looks like Master is doing a double ref cell, and X doing a regular double ref, although X is split over here, so maybe we'll see like a quick SD like Master did. Ranger is coming out for both sides on the top. On the bottom we have a flak shock and a light tank coming out, so a little bit of a diversion there. Ranger not going to be too much, not be doing too much. In fact, he's got no rockets coming out, so this could be pretty bad for him if Upps does decide to push. Although Upps does not have a whole lot of numbers, so this could still be a problem for him. Problem is, you know, he really has nothing to kill that light tank, so flak track getting pushed back here a little bit. There's a light tank out for Master now, so it's going to be the double Rax build since he has 2 light vehicles. We'll have to see what Unano wants to do. Getting the MC out first is important on this map. You can see that Orb and I pretty much lost this game right here, and probably where this game is going to be decided. This is a pretty open bottom, so you expand here and maybe block this off, and very late game you'll take this. There will be some base pushing here, so I feel like a lot of the action is going to be right in this angle, but we'll have to see. Oh, last rocket barely getting that flak track for, you know, that is unfortunate, and now he's going to push in here, but Master should not probably go in there. There's 4 rockets. Oh, but if he kills that and kills the rockets, that could be really good. Yep, Unano is going to force himself back. That is nice. Upps is sitting here in the middle. He's going to probably try to shake this, and there is 1 rifle here, but there's plenty of other stuff here for Upps, although he is going to see it, so that is nice. Now that he sees it, I don't know if he saw there's no rockets there yet, but he could absolutely push that. 2 light tanks, yes, he can. You can absolutely take this, and you probably should, but it looks like he's too scared. I think that would have been a better decision to take. Instead, he's just going to kill the oil derrick. Don't sacrifice your medic. There you go. These guys are right on top of the game, as they should be, since this is going with the length. It is much better than the series against Korean Fazar for me and Orb. This was really exciting. I was really glad to have this series. Looks like Unano is going to expand on the backside and then probably move across. And Upps is just keep an eye on there, kill all those things, and probably kill the oil derrick. Not sacrificing the medic again. That's nice to see. And this backwards expansion, or this backside expansion, is actually working out well for Unano, because Master is totally camping here, and Unano's aware of it. Probably should have a heavy tank coming out. See, there's a medium tank coming out for Master. Nope, he is doing the double rack, so is just now getting that MCV out. So medium tank's going to be a little bit slow, so it means the heavy tank is going to get there first, and that could be really good for Upps and Unano if they can clean this out really good and put Master even further behind, since there is about a 2k difference there. See if Master wants to instantly move out too, to move out at least right here. That could be really good cut off Unano. Heavy tank is out and Master is retreating. Probably a good idea. This light tank might catch that flak if Unano's not careful. We'll have to see. Looks like on this side, X is just gonna macro up, and Upps is gonna macro up too. So nothing too big there. Not too many losses, although wow, that is a very quick MCV down there. I did not expect that at all, actually. So this could be really good if X can hold on to this, but it looks like Upps is gonna go to the center, and I think that is gonna be better. Here we go, pretty good big engagement, and I don't think Master is gonna want to take this. He's gonna want to retreat. That is quite a very densely like packed in infantry value, which is not great for a concave, but when there's only one tank, it can make all the difference. Although you now needs to be careful not to get drawn into the bank here. His heavy tank is going to go down, and now this whole army is going to be forfeit. But he does have a secondary army here in the back, but still he does lose a lot. Secondary heavy tank coming in, and now Master needs to be careful not to get drawn into a bait there too. 2 rockets split off, try to get through there, but a heavy tank actually catches him. That's unfortunate for him, and they're on a move order, so they're not going to get a single rifle off, but it does pull the army out of position for Unano here, but double defenses there. This army is going to get cleaned up, and that medium tank is not long for this world regardless. Looks like there is a wall right here. Ooh, a forward tank in him, so you don't see that too often, but there's not a whole lot there for X. His army is all down in the south. Ranger going down, and Upps is going to be able to see it. A lot of stuff going on. I'm going to focus on this one for now, I guess. Pillboxes are shredding, but the tanks are getting in front, and Master does not have a whole lot of army right now, so this could go down relatively quickly, but it looks like X is going to retreat there, and a turret is forced in the back there. Same time, X's MCV does get retreated here, so that was his main MCV, and now he has a big flank on Upps, so that could be a big problem, but looks like Upps is going to pull back. If he can catch this early, that will be great. If this gets these 2 harvesters, that could be a problem. Nobody's getting the gem mines on either side yet. That is going to be a big difference maker. I believe it was the Upps and Unano versus Desperate and Happy where they did not take a gem mine on Desert Suns, and it made a huge difference. Upps does see it, but his army is mostly out of position. Gets both of his harvesters out there, which is nice. And it does have an MC back here, so that'll be pretty good. But he is going to be down on expansion right now, which is important. Base pushing here. 2 turrets going to kill that barracks. Some testicles would be really good here. Master coming in and we're down and in. This could be really good too, since everybody's very deathbally, but not a lot of scouts. Although they do run into a scout, so that could be a huge deal. Yep, Unano is going to come down on the bottom. Yeah, Pillbox is just slaughtering some infantry right there. And Master's going to get in here a little bit undetected. It's going to be interesting to see where he goes. He's going to probably go for Unano. That could be pretty good. Yep, Unano is still aware that there was an army there, even pinging, telling Upps, hey, an army broke through. But he's going to get some damage done with this army. He's going to go on a move command. I do like that. And it finds the SC, so that's going to be a really good grab. Unano will have to instantly turn to Tesla Tech, but that Tesla is actually in a great position, and he's going to get so much value up there. SD does go down. Getting the Harvester would be nice, but Master is going to lose all of his army for not a whole lot, actually. Get some good crushes on the way out, actually. Really good crushes. But still loses a big chunk of army there. His army value is pretty low. X and Upps are doing pretty good, but I think Upps has a really good concave here. It's going to be pretty bad for Upps. Oh, and X is retreating too. He's going to take a lot of losses just from that. Needs some pillboxes to retreat into his defenses. Last of that army getting cleaned up. This army got repelled here by a wall of flame towers on Tesco. That Tesco is in a great spot. Tier 2 up for both sides in the north. Looks like they're stuck down here in tier 1.5 for now, which makes sense. X's army getting pushed all the way back, and Upps' army is going to get collapsed on here by secondary X's army. Tier 2 up for X now too. He has a second war factory as well. And he already does have an SC backup, so that's really quick on him. Probably was instantly rebuilding it. His MCV is exposed and it has to retreat a little bit. But at the same time, so is X's MC, Upps' MC rather, so it's going back and forth in a kind of clockwise fashion here, each side just kind of rotating over. But I think Upps is starting to run out of steam. This delay on his expansion definitely hurt him, and he moved out his main MC back here, which makes sense. Now this MC is totally gone. It's going to have to retreat all the way back. Nobody's taking the gem mines again. Ooh, X does have a sneaky engineer up there. Both sides were able to claim all their ore on this side, so this is the last unclaimed ore mine, and Upps kind of has, or X rather, kind of has a little advantage there with the Carver on it. Does have this one too, so he's up +2. But again, this gem mine in the back. If whoever remembers that, I'm gonna assume is gonna make a big deal. Ooh, V2's out here for, you know, this is a smart play. You gotta expect the artillery war. V2s are really good, but you do need that vision so they don't waste their shots as much. Pillbox already going down, and he's moving his V2s, which is nice. Master's gonna try to come in and get me, but again, looks like Unano is being very aware of it. Had an army down here supporting Upps as well. I think that, let's see, who was that Tanya? It was Master's Tanya. This is going to be a big engagement, but I think Upps is actually going to take this. There is not a lot of infantry for X, and he does not have a whole lot of rockets left. This is going pretty poorly. He's got to get some great crushes, and they're starting to come, but that is not enough. Well, maybe. He's still got a few tanks left, but now Upps has all the tanks, and he can counter crush, and he's getting some great crushes right off the stop there. And that is a whole lot of army down for X. He's down 36 to 43 and destroyed lost. It's not looking good. Unano has a pretty big army. He could probably strive straight for the main base if he wanted to. Artillery coming out for Master, but these V2s have been in good control as far as I can see. There's still 2 left. Master does have the Tanya up here, which is nice, but I think he needs to rotate down and help out X, because X is up on ORA, but he is still down in army for sure. 12,000 to 19,000. That's almost 2 to 1, which is important. Master also down 21 to 30, so that's 1/3 of the army value of Unano. That's a pretty big deal. Looks like Unano is going to be able to push in here, but there is a Tanya, so he has to be very careful. Ooh, does catch a free artillery. That is good. He has 2 Yaks as well, so this army could instantly go down. Let's see if he uses the axe. Yep, Tanya is going to go down really quick. Does instantly go down, but there is 2 artillery in the back, and the tanks are out of position for Upps. Oh, he's going to get a good strafe with these Yaks, but I don't think it's enough. Master's going to claw his way back to even army value there. He's getting a little bit surrounded, but I think he has the mass to get through. Blackhawk coming up here for Upps to actually help out too, but it's not enough. Unano's army is gone, but he is winning the base push over there, which is important. Over here, we're down to artillery wars. This is not what I expected with this map, by the way. It's such a big map that you think there'd be a lot more tank flanks, but these guys have actually been doing really good with the rifle scouts. I'll give them credit for that. We've got rifle scouts on every flank. Last little bit of army cleaned up there for Master. And artillery, focused on the ref, why not? Probably we'll just start focusing on everything else. Long wall here. Alright. Tanya comes out, I'm assuming that is Master's again, yep. And Unano is up to Mammoth Tank, so if he can start pumping those out like he did, and think in game 1 on Kosovo, that made a huge difference there. We'll have to see as this game goes on. Pretty big engagement here, but I think Unano's just going to win. That Mammoth Tank doing so much extra value. It's really nice when you kill all the armor that, you know, Mammoth Tanks can just really kill a lot of infantry really quickly. Also helps that they can just double tap. Ooh, a little tank, or a little infantry flank here by Master does get a harvester. That is nice, but it looks like Unano was aware of it, sending some infantry over. And X is indeed pushing Upps back here. His tier 3 is very exposed. I don't think he has a Tanya out yet. No, he does. Fortunately, I cannot click on it and tell you where it is. It just sends me on his MC, which is probably an oversight. It'd be really cool. There it is, and that phase transport is back there, so I'm sure we're going to get more phase shenanigans. This army does escape for now. There is a Tanya there, so it probably could get quickly cleaned up if Upps is aware of it and uses the Tanya for that, but he's probably going to send it somewhere else on a special mission. That's what I'd expect it to do. But if it sits here for just too long, and then this army comes in a bad time, it could easily get cleaned up. But it looks like they are going to get a harvester. Nope. Upps is on top of it and going to get it away, and that Tanya is going to come in handy. Oh, the harvester does go down. That's amazing. But this army from Unano is pushing in, and Master does have it. He's got rangers. There we go. Tanya getting an absolute field day. Perfect, exactly what you wanted. I think they might have run a nuke man too. Oh, you know what? Spending 2 Blackhawks for that tech center is good, but that 3rd Blackhawk goes down too. That is unfortunate. Tanya making great use up here, and there is radar jammer, so Unano is going to have to go back. He does have the yak to deal with that Tanya though, so expect that to happen shortly. V2's unfortunately no longer getting microed. I think the yak's just out of vision. And Upps is definitely getting pushed back here, but he has a lot of medium tanks. That is, I mean, both sides do. They're kind of just waiting. It's kind of what you expect. Blackhawks are on there for Upps' side. I think some longbows would be really good too to help hunt down these Blackhawks. Got to be careful of the vision of the A guns. And oh, Upps or Blackhawk. X loses another Blackhawk, unfortunately. He's down to 0 Blackhawks right now. Some rifles sitting over here, or rockets rather, would be really good. These Blackhawks going to come up here. I think that's a great idea. There's probably less A. I mean, there is a few up front, but they're not so much in the back, so diving here could be pretty good. Tech center's there, AE bombs there. Looks like a bad rally there for Unano. Finally figured it out. Oh, pair bombs actually going to be really good here. Get 2 artilleries and an AA gun. Oh, barely gets enough off, but the artilleries do not die. Instead, they are pushed away right into Mammoth tanks, which is perfect. This is going to be a pretty good engagement by Unano. If he gets those tanks in front, he's going to take a lot of damage there. Tanya is in the back too, which is perfect. Same time, X is starting to push down here, and it's going to be a pretty big battle. I'm going to focus on this one for now. Phase transport does get some good crushes on the way out, and now Tanya is going to get some good crushes. Unano is going to retreat. Upps is aware of this, or at least he should be, but he's, I guess, focused somewhere else. It is the Tanya in the back. Oh my god, I missed it. That is unfortunate. I might have to go back and look at that later. But Tanya getting a bunch, got the tech center and the nuke. And then X is going to get pushed back here. Tanya is still alive too. IC goes off on the left side, protects the MCV. Oh man, Master doesn't have anything to deal with. He's going to lose his SD too. That is so much tech gone. He's down to just tier 2 tech. I mean, artillery will be fine, but Tanya is still there. There's a pillbox and a short luckily, and it goes down. Big battle here. Looks like X is getting absolutely collapsed upon, and I think with that, bottom is in real strong position, taking away all that tech from Master, pushing through all of X's army right here. If I take a look at the army graph, it's actually not bad. He's got a lot of army left, but it's mostly in air units and artillery, and there's a lot of tanks here that can be really dangerous for your eco. Big slaughter here. He needs some modal radar jammers, but he does not have tier 3, unfortunately. Tanya being phenomenal there. And these mammoth tanks doing so much damage without those radar jammers. 2 artillery right here. Probably should focus on that MCV. V2 says thank you. I will kill that. It looks like Upps is pinging Master for something. I'm not sure why. Maybe he's expecting to double him. But he still can't just let X run him over here. He is losing his suspension. No gem mines for... Oh, no, I take that back. X does have gem mines, so that could be a huge difference. Take a quick look at that ecograph, and yep, X is definitely on top because of that. But once again, Unano is up to pretty critical numbers of mammoth tanks. There isn't a radar jammer, but he has to be careful. It can't just be on attack move and go into the front. It's already almost dead. 1 mammoth going down. That radar jammer is so close. And X is pushing you here. I mean, he's lost his artillery. He really needs some artillery. He's calling for a 2, but that's really not a 2. That's basically nothing. All this artillery is in the front. It needs to get nestled into the back. Mammoth tank's just retreating for now. X starting to, or Master starting to stabilize. Tank going down in the back here. Nuke out for the bottom side. It's going to be a long time before that comes up, I think. And yeah, Upps is kind of in a bad position, but so is Master. He's going to have a lot to deal with. He needs to figure out a solution to these mammoth tanks. I just don't know if he has it. Although he does have 5 artilleries, which is pretty good, and there is a few radar jammers up, so these mammoth tanks are not going to be as effective as they could be. Oh, IC goes off on a mammoth tank. This could be really good. He's going to lose a lot of medium tanks. But Master should be alright just to retreat with the protection of those radar jammers. Upps has his Tanya out. Oh. Was that a nuke truck? Oh, it just turned away. That is unfortunate. I've missed 2 great things now. That killed so much army. Got a lot of the artillery, and I don't know how Master can actually stop this now. That's like 2 things I have to go back and maybe put in. But that'll be a weird thing to have to do, but oh, this is going to be so hard for Unano to deal with. There is 1 radar jammer, but it can't be in the very front. It's going to get targeted by the mammoths, and it goes down. That is bad. These mammoths are going to absolutely clean up. There is nothing left. 3 artilleries is not going to be able to deal with 4 mammoth tanks. The 5th one coming in shortly. But X is still pushing over here. This could cut down to a 1v1 X versus Unano, and I think X would be in better shape for that since he is already knocking on the front door of this base right here. And again, he does have this gem mine, which currently has no harvester. I'm not sure how that happened. But Master is absolutely getting pushed back. 2 Vet 2 V2s, maybe Vet 3? Yes, we do see a Vet 3, so that is 1 away from lead. It's going to be quite a while before it gets there, though. X is getting pushed back here. Tanya is getting hit by the splash, but she is in that transport. Tanya is out for X. There is some Blackhawks away. This is very close. Oh, there's artillery getting sniped. That's not good. Oh, and the Blackhawk falls on Archer. That's huge too. But here comes Upps going in. There's an Tanya. He's got the Blackhawk, so it should go down. Not enough rockets there. Unless he force fires. Nope, Tanya goes down. That's why you gotta carry medics too. I don't think it matters too much though. X still has not. Gotta get this MCV deployed though. Oh, the parabombs just missed. Still probably gonna get a decent number of infantry on the back. Now if Tanya gets out right here, it could actually be pretty good. Because he's got no vision on her. And there's a Blackhawk there, but it's empty. X is gonna lose this entire army to a Tanya right there. That is unfortunate. But the tank flank has been pushed off right here. It's gonna be really good. That refiner is still empty, which is unfortunate. 2 artillery. Getting decent shots. Actually, oh no. A gun's actually killing there. Oh, the artillery gonna go down too. Same time, yep, Master is pretty much dead. I really hope that he just leaves and X tries to carry this game on because he is absolutely beating Upps right now. Especially with this tank flank right here. He's going to get all of Unano's harvesters too, or at very least force them off. Maybe get that IC, that could be really good. This game is nuts. This game is super exciting. Master is going to try his best, maybe just to delay, but he's definitely dead. He's losing all of his power. He's going to retreat an MCV. Yep. X just needs to keep those moving. He's broken through on this side on the bottom now. Although I'm sure another Tanya is coming out. Does see the nuke, which is great, but I don't know. I don't know. Oof. I don't know who's going to win. I think Unano's in a really strong position to begin. X having this close to the base is good. I think the only problem is he's really contending with 2, where Master is pretty much dead. Oh, almost loses the Blackhawks there. Gonna finally go back in, but the Mammoth Tank's probably gonna kill a lot of those Blackhawks. Oh. 4 Blackhawks for that. I don't think it was worth it. He probably could have used those a little bit better. Yeah, I think... I'm not sure what happened with the Harvester. If it went off, that would be pretty sad. More Harvesters going down here. It's definitely disrupted their eco. Is that Masters Tanya? What is she doing over there? How did she get there? That is such a weird spot for her to be. But so far she has not been spotted, but there is a Mammoth Tank there, so she will maybe get that War Factory and go down. I don't think she's actually going to get it. Oh, no, she stopped. The Mammoth Tank is going to kill her. That is unfortunate. That could have been pretty good. Master is so close to getting out of this game. And now X is making the decision to go over and attack Unano. I don't agree with that. I think he should have just finished Upps off. That could be a decider of this game, but he is doing a decent number against these Mammoth Tanks, but he only has 1 tank left for now. Now it is gone, and he retreats. I think that is the correct play. Especially because Upps had a Tanya in the wings and entirety of Unano's armies over there. I've got 2 Mammoth Tanks again, so that Mammoth Tank has done some business. I don't know. I think X is starting to lose his window. Not having a Harvester there is unfortunate. Looks like that's where Master is going to try to go, but unfortunately there's a Paradrop waiting for him. Yeah, there's not much that Master can do. Once X decides to push in here, once Unano decides to push in here, that's going to be it for him. He does have tier 3 somewhere, I think. Yes, his tier 3 is over there, so he can build a Tanya with his phase transports, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Once again, X is trying to help out and push over here, but again, I think his window's closed. He should have been down here. Can't lose that medium tank too to a bunch of Mammoth Tanks, because all his infantry is going to die, and that Tanya is still waiting here. X is going to lose this army. Oh, that is unfortunate. Gets cleaned up for pretty much nothing, and now he has to rotate his entire army over there. That's going to give Upps plenty of time to breathe, and he is finally grabbing those gems, which is helping his eco tremendously, I imagine. Armor graph looking pretty bad for Upps and Master, but Unano are just absolutely skyrocketing with the power of those medics. Upps' eco is going to shoot up in just a second. And it looks like there might be some Sol. Maybe X is just asking some questions. It's the Mammoth Tanks are a big deal. He's got so many of them that it's very hard, even as allies. Well, especially as France allies. Germany, this would be no problem. You just build corner tanks and they'll go down anyways. But I think this is going to be the GG push right here. There is nothing that Master can do to stop this. IC will be popped if he really needs it, but he's just going to base bust a little bit. Oh, no, not the Vets 2. Barely gets away. Panic, IC. Gonna push back in, I guess, and he can totally do that. Again, there's not much anything the Master can do about this. Oh, and the tank flank up here, or the infantry flanks, keep calling it tank flank. X is gonna come in, but it's just not enough, and that's letting Upps push in, or get ready to push in on the bottom. I don't know why Unano's so scared. He can definitely take that. Maybe he's word of the double defense or something, but that's a scout-artillery, as they say. Oh, Master doing some sneaky stuff with the stuff. I think he got an MCV, probably Texan or something like that. But the IC stays up, which is crucial. And no IC or no Raider Jammers for X. Tanya gonna pop out, kill that. These guys are doing a really good job of just keeping the X hemmed in. But like I said, I think X should have been focusing more on here. Fortunately, he was not. He's trying to help out Master, which I get. You gotta help out your ally a little bit. It feels easier to do, but, you know, he's let Upps come back into this game as a result, and Unano is just continuing to beast through. He has been the MVP of this game. These Mammoth Tanks are doing so much damage. Yeah, there's a Tanya there, but what are you going to do about like 10 Mammoth Tanks in your face and a Tanya killing Tech Center in the back? These stealth drops have been pretty phenomenal, pretty crazy. Raider Jammer finally coming out, but you can just 2-tap that with the Mammoth Tank. That one already gone. And I think that's going to be it. X is starting to push in here, but Unano, or Upps rather, is totally going to be able to stop that. He has plenty of army to deal with. It's all up to here again. And this Tanya in the back just being absolutely brutal. Harvester's offline here, just Locust harvesting. This Tech Centers, or this Warfactor is going to go down, this SD is going to go down. They do not have a good answer to this Tanya. Master is aware of it, but I mean, there's only so much you can do. Oh, does get the Tanya instantly, gets killed, but that's already done the damage. Although, there is double tech for, or at least double SD for Master, so that was nice. I said Master, I mean X. You know who I mean. But again, the death ball of Mammoth Tanks has been so huge. I think Master no longer has some sneaky Tanya flanks anyways, so a little bit of the pressure shifting over here, but again, Master can't really help out X here, and X is going to lose a lot of his stuff. Every time X tries to push here, that's when Unano comes in and attacks here, so Unano doing a great job of just keeping X pinned. Forward scouting, Radar Jammer, probably going to go down in just a second. There it goes, and now all that is under threat. I see just to cap it all off. Unano going to try to die for that MCV, but that is going to cost him his entire army, and he cannot afford such losses. His army is down to 11k. Unano at 40k, just doubling everybody. The last of the Master's army is going to be dead. I think we're going to see the GG here relatively shortly. There's just nothing you can do against that armada. It is the tank commander in full action. MC going to go down here for Ox. He's trying with some Blackhawks. Maybe get some good crashes, but no, does not even, barely even touch that Mammoth Tank. MC does get out there, but there is a GG from X. And Unano responds with a GG. What a wonderful series. Those Mammoth Tanks being crucial. I'll go ahead and give Unano the MVP there. 20,000 versus 113,000 loss. That is something you do not see very often, except for maybe Tesla Tech, but those Mammoth Tanks being absolutely wonderful. This was a fantastic series. I hope that MX, even though they lost, they enjoyed the series. You took it to the length. Like I said, it was definitely way better than mine. Worth watching more than mine was, so it was definitely a pleasure to be a part of this, and I'll see y'all next time.